wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
What's up, guys? CJ here for Kung Fu Night. It is time for more It's Always Sunny. We're on Season 9, Episode 3. Leave your comments down below. Links in the description for Patreon tiers. I'm not going to waste too much time. I'm going to get right into it.
I'm not going to wear gloves while I work. I'm sorry, it makes no sense. It's not for you. It's for us. Use gloves.
The Restaurant Bar Association's Best Bar Award is coming up.
We don't care about that kind of stuff, all right? Yeah, look, am I curious?
Hold on. I know where this is going. I need to pull up a message from a patron. So this is from Jay Davis. Okay, so when this episode was made, the show wasn't ever really receiving any recognition, awards, or even nominations. There were always plenty of critics and others who called out the crass, vulgar humor of the show. Louie was a TV show that aired on their channel, FX, about 2 years before this episode was filmed. It also had crass, vulgar humor, but it was receiving a lot of recognition and awards. That's it. I hope you've read this. It will really increase your appreciation and enjoyment of the episode. Oh, and you'll be able to recognize the episode fairly quickly. So shout out to Jay Davis on Patreon. You called this out. What are we in? And I'm still doing everything I can to avoid that episode title. Something about desperately in the episode title. We are like 30 seconds into this, and I think you called it right, Jay. This is very much that episode. I appreciate messages like that kind of give me a little heads up and a little context, so I can enjoy this a little bit more, and you guys can enjoy me enjoying this a whole lot more. All right.
We're not cool enough?
Whoa,
Okay, Frank. Now, if I do something, you better believe it's cool.
Yeah, if I'm gonna put my name on something, it's gonna be award worthy. Yeah. And I don't want to play a game to get an award. That feels lame.
It is lame. Oh, is that your ass? Oh, closer to the hole, sir.
You know what's lame? Being around this long.
All right, you know what? We'll play the game. I'll kiss ass. Yeah, let's play the
I'm
game.
okay with it because who
Yeah.
cares?
How are they gonna do it?
Let's play
They
the
changing
game.
the
I wanna be
episode
very
style
clear
or
about
something?
This literally means nothing to me.
The gang tries desperately to win. Yep. Okay. This is gonna be good. I'm curious how they're gonna change things up. Like, I hope we don't get a laugh track. I hope you don't get things that far, because that's very not sunny. But I've seen advertisements for Louie and the little jingle, but I've never watched a single
Office sucks.
minute of that
Smells
show.
bad, it's stuffy.
It's the Restaurant and Bar Association. It's a stuffy organization. They're not in touch with the young people like us.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Frank Reynolds, Patty's Pub. These are my associates. With much dignity and grace, we've come to talk to you about the Best Bar Award. How much is it going to cost us to get on the ballot?
Entry fee is $10. All you have to do is fill out the paperwork.
Why have we never received this form?
Well, we've actually sent you the form many times in the past, and as I
Let 'em check
recall,
their
it
mail.
always comes back covered in fecal matter, urine, and racial slurs.
Shut up! Let bygones be bygones.
Yeah, right.
We're here now to play the game. I assume you take cash.
Oh, so sorry. That wasn't meant for you. That was actually meant for you.
They got a little bit on Dennis and even on the walls back there.
All right, guy.
What'd I say, idiots? You want to get nominated, you got to play the game.
We are playing the game, Frank.
Yeah, you want to win awards, you got to campaign for it. It's an industry award.
It's true. Like, we know we're cool, and our customers know we're cool, but the industry doesn't get it yet.
All right, you know what? Can you guys actually drop me off back in the bar?
Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy.
Very bright bar here. This does not fit our characters at all.
This place won best.
Such is a super popular place.
I can't believe how bright it is in here. I don't like it. Loud, fake colors. I mean, where's the subtlety?
I'm gonna go find a manager, introduce myself, give him the swag bag. Trust me, Deandra, people eat this shit up. Look, you gotta play the game.
People like the swag
luck.
for
Let's
sure.
get a drink.
I mean,
Yep.
he's right about that with the shirt at
Guys,
least.
for our first timers, I like to recommend our blended signature cocktail, the Blue Hole, served with 3 straws and a fish bowl. It's pretty darn good. Some people say it's better than an orgasm.
Not that he's ever had one.
That was really uncomfortable. Why was the whole bar laughing at this? Like, it just made me feel weird about laughing at it.
2 margaritas for table 6, Greg.
Hey, Amanda, what's wrong? Let me guess. Your boyfriend canceled on you again. I think he should spend a little less time on his work and a little more time on you.
So is this the classic TV show bullshit? Like, you know, you have a girl in a relationship, she's not being treated well, being cheated on probably. You know, the other guy, main character, is just kind of there and, you know, tells her, you know, this is, you know, the lovey-dovey. Is that what's happening? That's what it feels like is happening here.
Thanks.
I like the reactions though.
What in the hell is happening?
Sorry about that. So, what's with the black friend that no one is acknowledging is black? I feel like it's weird if you don't talk about that.
It's strange to have one black friend and not be constantly talking.
Yeah, shine a light on it. Make sure everybody sees and knows, like, I have a black friend, and that's a thing.
Because it's weird that a black person is.
You know, some black characters in shows are just kind of there and they don't get much of a plot line. And they're just there for show in some cases. And you know, I'm gonna go on a bit of a tangent here. Stay with me, okay? This is one reason I talk about New Girl all the time on this channel. This is one big qualm that I had in that show is, spoilers, skip ahead if you plan on watching it. I don't know, 30 seconds or something like that. Pretty much whenever Allie and Winston got together, they're like, okay, officially together, cool. We don't really get to see a ton of them, a little bit here and there, but they do a time skip and they skip their wedding, they skip all that, and they reference it like, oh man, his wedding was awesome, this, that, and the other, and this gonna fucking like leave my man's story in the dust. Son of a bitch! Yeah, and he gets a lot of FaceTime in other ways, like throughout the show. Great jokes, just like anyone else. But that, I'm like, come on, man, let's see this man's development, like a little bit more, Shit, they're doing yard work outside. You guys might catch a little bit of that. Let's get back into it.
Here you guys go. Oh, there we go.
A lot of sugar in that, I bet.
When we ring that bell, everybody's got a drink, right? Yeah! Screw their stupid bell, I wish I had drank when everybody else drank, though, because it seemed like fun.
Now I feel left out.
I'm angry.
Oh! Oscar! I don't know his last name, but Oscar!
You snuck up
What
on
is
me.
he doing here?
Frank Reynolds, owner of Patty's Pub. Also, I got you a little goodie bag here. Some trinkets, knickknacks that you might enjoy.
There's a broken egg in here.
Oh, and it's
shit.
green.
It wasn't. Hey, you want me to cook that up for you?
Guys, I'm starting to like this place.
It's growing on me, too. I like the chemistry that the staff have. Oh, did you guys see that charged moment between Greg and Amanda?
Yes.
Boy,
I love this show. No words need to be said. I love this show.
I tell you, she's got a boyfriend, but I think she and Greg should end up together.
I'd like to come back next week to see if they do.
Yeah,
I mean,
too.
she is cute.
No, but she doesn't need to be funny because she's cute, she's lovable, and everybody likes her. And then if she could tell a joke, yeah, hey, it's just a bonus.
I got news for you. Our secret's out and it stinks. This manager's been to Patty's and he said it's nothing but a bunch of people yelling over each other. We gotta up our game. We should host an industry night. Invite all the people who vote, who's in the industry, to come to our bar, and we'll show them what we're made of. Yeah. We'll show these bastards who's award-worthy.
Yeah. Okay, guys, if we're gonna show these industry folks tonight that we're likable, we need to have some funny banter like Greg and Maxwell had. Yeah. But we are gonna do a will they or won't they thing between you and Mac.
Dee and I don't want to be together.
No.
But the customers want you to be together. That's fun for them.
Why would it be fun for them to watch two people not want to be together?
They're just, very confusing, but with his verbiage, but it sounds like he's just talking about shipping the two of them. And that's what the audience wants to see, more ships and like that. I think that's what the critics are saying. They're missing some of the zingers, some of the ships, some of the build up and stuff like that.
Yes, you're wondering how we're gonna make Dee attractive enough to where you'll want to be with her.
Yes.
Okay, see what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shellac her with makeup, I'm gonna blast her with light to soften up all those features. Mac, you're gonna welcome the customer in. Let's give it a shot.
Hey, I'm Mac. Welcome to Patty's Pub. I would like to recommend to first-timers our signature blended drink. People say it's better than an orgasm.
Not that he's ever had one.
The smile.
I've had tons of orgasms! I've had one with your mom, dude!
I'll stick my goddamn thumb through your eye.
Whoa, dude, relax.
And he's speaking the truth too, because he had one with his mom. The reaction though.
I came at you hard. You came at me real hard, and people aren't comfortable with that sort of behavior. That's why we're trying something different here.
Plus, she didn't even feel a thing. That's the punchline.
Their mom?
to Mac banging our mom. She didn't even notice.
Oh,
There you go, D.
Jesus Christ, your timing is so bad.
He just said
There's
it.
a timing concern.
We gotta go darker with industry night. Edgier. Artemis and I went to a burlesque bar last night. There were women stripping, but it was classy. It was dimly lit. They were serving martinis. But this bar has won a shitload of awards.
Oh, hey! I got it.
Got what?
The best song.
Oh, the song. That's right.
Give us
That's
the
right.
program. Oh, they say the world's your oyster, man, but oysters ain't for me.
Okay.
There's a place for me. It's the place I go where the beer is cheap and the lights are low. It's Patty's Pub. I like Patty's Pub. I like life in Patty's Pub.
That could be a theme song. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't catch any rape references. Nothing about spiders. Nothing about ghouls.
Why would there be rape?
Talking about rape and spiders.
You guys.
Let's go down to the basement and get some lemons for the party.
Oh, yeah, sure, okay. I'm glad you like this song, man.
Hey, don't lock this man down there.
Are you locking me in here?
Yeah. Well, we just couldn't have to do that song.
They literally made a theme song for all of these critics and just wrote it into their show in a way just to talk shit or something like that. You get what I'm saying?
People are starting to arrive. This is great. Okay, so when a customer comes up to you, remember, keep it light. Keep it playful. Right?
Y'all ain't gotta worry about me, because I'm gonna be chatting these fools up like a mug.
Cool. Okay, thanks. You got to be really careful
Z.
about the ratio. We get too many black guys. People think it's a black bar. That will not help. Black bars
Don't win
Oh
awards.
my
I don't know why,
God.
but they don't.
You know, people on these shows have started to insert maybe like, you know, a couple more black people just so it's not just the one, you know, so it's not just that token. They like, hey, look, there's more, and they look at the diversity.
I like to recommend to our first-timers our signature cocktail, Caribbean Paradise. Some people say it's better than busting a nut.
Excuse me?
Busting a nut. It's like, blowing your load.
Well, no, I think what my friend is trying to refer to is an orgasm, which is light and playful.
Sorry, we jizz in the drink, and that's what makes it light.
No, nobody's jizzing on anything.
Well, where do I jizz?
You don't jizz.
How can I orgasm?
Where
if
do I
don't
jizz?
No, just tell me where I jizz so I can give this lady.
Man, what would you like to drink? And we won't jizz on anything.
Not like
Oh my God. This is so good. This is just
Which is light
great.
and playful. Come on. All right, listen. What's that?
Oh my God, I'm getting blinded.
Charged moment. Huh? Will they? Or won't they?
What's wrong, D?
Oh, nothing.
Let me guess, boyfriend troubles? This guy doesn't know what he's got. He's really ugly, too.
He's not ugly.
Dude's a total tool,
It's
too.
Oh, you know what he's not? He's not covered in stupid tattoos, and he doesn't have a cigarette for a mother. That's
What? Don't touch me!
The outrage.
This isn't will they or won't they? This is I know they won't, and I know I don't want them to.
Excuse me, there's a guy crawling out of your floor.
Just go back in. Don't sit down there.
The contrast is so much more apparent with Charlie being here and just looking around. Oh my God. It's beautiful.
No. Don't. Oh,
Play the song.
Oh, jeez. That's too many black guys, dude. The ratio's off.
Oh my God.
Gentlemen, how about something a little bit more upscale? Yeah? Here, come with me. I want to show you something.
Yeah, this is classy.
Oh
my God.
Put the bottle in.
I did.
Put it in. Get the bottle. Attention, everybody. I got a little.
Oh man, the face he was making made it look like it smelled horrible in there.
There's a spider. It's deep in my soul. Now he's ready to fight. I don't need your trophy, so you go.
Here's a message to the critics.
Is he spitting?
He's
Oh,
spitting.
he's spitting at them.
Is that the sign?
Fine.
Spit! Spit!
Hey, you! Screw them. You know why? Because I like us.
I
Yeah.
like us too.
me, and I like
Well,
us.
because we're awesome.
Yeah, we're good at what we do.
Totally.
I really wanted an award, though.
I was dying for one.
Great episode of Sunny here, you guys. Love the message that the way they make the show is the way they're gonna make the show, and basically fuck anyone else who says otherwise. I can't think of another show that has been similar to the style of Sunny. I've heard comparisons to Seinfeld, but I haven't seen Seinfeld. So the message that Jay sent talked about Louis as well, but a lot of the vulgar stuff from like the 2000s and 10s as well, at least from my memory, just right off the top of my head, is like it's like we're like movies and different things like that. You didn't have like shows that went as deep as Sunny does with how vulgar and such it is. So it is, in my mind, like the first of its kind. And you know, even now that I think about it, I even now that I think about it, I can recall how I reacted to Sunny when I first started watching it, and just the shock and the jaw-dropping like reactions and shit like that. And you still get that, from me, but like, I don't know, part of me would like to think that I've been a little desensitized as I've watched over time. I really liked how they put this episode together, and they called out other shows that are that type of style. They said bright colors, blinding lights, the ships, will they, won't they? And one thing about that in some shows that I've always kind of had qualms with is you know, and these are for longer running shows too, when they deal with the relationships and how, you know, some characters get together, then they break off, and how they're just supposed to be okay with being around each other and still in the plots. And like, I love a lot of these shows, like, don't get me wrong, but like with that, I'm just like, this isn't how it would happen. There would be like, you know, like, this isn't like comparable to real life. Yeah, it's a show, but like, again, we can't help but draw comparisons. Like, to that's why I watch. Like, just to like, you know, be like, oh, like, it'd be funny to see this situation, blah, blah, whatever. Yeah, the bright lights, I liked the will they, won't they stuff that they brought up as well. You know, Community did a good job of milking that in a, I think is the term meta, right? They did it in a meta way where they just like, they flaunt it and they know that it's a cliche, and they're just kind of like dancing around it and just fucking around with it, with a lot of the Jeff and Annie stuff, and even some of the Britta and Jeff stuff early on. So it just again, this episode was executed beautifully. You know, yeah, they want the awards and they want the recognition. You know, they maybe around that time, or maybe still are, they were like an outlier when it comes to their style, but the comedy is there. Just you just gotta get past some of the rough stuff, you know, and I'm sure it's only gonna get more rough. Like, you know, 15 seasons still. Like, what the fuck else is gonna happen in this show, man? I thought Mac would be out about being gay by this point, but that hasn't happened. There's a lot of show for me to watch, man, you know, and I'm just excited about it. We had Oscar as a cameo. That was awesome. Also, the other dude that was the critic, the guy with the glasses, you know, the critic guy for the restaurants. He looks really familiar. I'm not sure what he was in though. Chances are he's probably like a real critic or something like that. Maybe they just brought him in, or I don't know, who the fuck knows. Z cracked me up. I like seeing him back. Artemis was another returning character, but Z's faces just cracked me up. You know, I liked how they did call out some of the ways these shows approach, you know, diversity and things like that. You know, because again, I could visibly see, just in my viewing experience over the years, I can visibly see, you know, the shows that just have that one black person, right? And then over time, they like throw a couple more in, throw something in the background, and again, you observe, and I'm just kind of like looking around. I'm like, okay, but yeah. All right, well, leave your comments down below. Links in the description for Patreon tiers. Great episode. Hopefully by wherever we are now, Sunny has some recognition and is maybe they've gotten some words by this point, or maybe they haven't. I don't know, but we'll see as I get closer. Just keep telling me about it. Keep me in the loop, because at the time I wouldn't know the context and how the show is doing, since I'm typically late to the party for things like this. But as I wrap this up, shout out to Jay for the comment and bringing that context in. So I will catch you guys next time. All right, peace.